In Mark chapter 15, we read this about when Jesus was dying on the cross. It says, "At the 9th hour, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, 'Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani,' which means, 'My God, why have you forsaken me?'" When Jesus died on the cross, he was forsaken by God. That means when Jesus was dying on the cross, he was abandoned by God. God had turned away from Jesus when he was dying on the cross. And that was the most terribly painful thing anyone could ever go through. When Jesus was dying on the cross, he was being punished by God for the sins of the world. He was going through the most terrible pain anyone could ever feel. You see, when Jesus died on the cross, the nails would have really hurt him, but they weren't the worst painful thing. When Jesus was dying on the cross, the thorns in his head would have hurt him, but that wasn't the most painful thing. When Jesus died on the cross, the people laughing at him would have hurt, but it wasn't the most painful thing. When Jesus died on the cross, his friends running away and abandoning him would have hurt, but it wasn't the most painful thing. When Jesus died on the cross, the most painful thing was that his Father God had forsaken him, turned away from him. Because imagine if you have a loving relationship with someone that's gone on for a very long time, and then they turn away from you. That's very, very painful. Well, Jesus had always had a loving relationship with his Father God forever. And yet when Jesus died on the cross, God, his Father, turned away from him. It says in Isaiah 53, it was the Lord's will to crush him and to cause him to suffer. It's what we deserve for our sin, but it's what Jesus went through on the cross in our place. He knows what it's like to feel pain more than anyone ever can or will, and he did that for you. Jesus died on the cross. It was the most painful thing, yet he did it for you. So here is your God dying